Yeah, so I then said back, there's not a chance that Mike's winning the race. Hi everyone, I didn't see you there. Welcome back to FTRL. We're here for another night of action in the incredible and entertaining GT3 division. Joining me on comms this evening is not Lee, sadly, but I have replaced him with a very, very, very excited, high-pitched, tipping point Scottish champion. It's Zach. Hello, Zach.
Thank you for that beautiful introduction. Yeah, very excitable, and yeah, we all know about the tipping point. We don't need to go through
And
that.
you are a tipping point champion.
Yeah.
It's an undeniable fact. Are you ready to bring lots of high-pitched squeaking and excitement tonight, Zach?
I believe GT3, especially around a track that's got a lot of grass around the outside.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Right, well, thank you all very much for joining us this evening. I'm excited, to say the least. We have the debut of Mr. Goykarp, who's now known as FTRL 5 Goys. So, it's an incredible name. Fat Dane's back, who I'm just in love with. Royston, let's hope he doesn't accelerate into the wall and get spun by people tonight. And we've got another debut. We've got a J-Don and an O-Don. Oh, he's actually called Owen. So we're going to go with that this evening. But I'm excited. We've got... Who's missing? Somebody's missing. Somebody's missing.
I think there was one person that was missing.
Recipe for Jam. Can't believe I missed him. Recipe for Jam. He's missing this evening. But everybody else is here. So full of excitement. And we are ready to go. Qualifying Blue Moon Infield. It's a simple but tricky track. I think is that fair to say?
Yes, it's one. It's fairly easy to go round and not die on, but it's the last corner is very tricky to get bang on right, and then you'll lose time all the way down the straight. So it's quite tricky. Yes. Yeah.
Well, everyone's in the chat so far. Good evening, everybody. So Derek's here. Unsafe Release is here. Catamese is here. Derek's here. I'm going to say it again. Yeah, I just love Derek. Derek, I love you. Pagani's here. Graham's here. Homer's here. Lee Cole's here. Who else? Witchell. Derek again. Mattman. Everyone. Mattman, you should be driving. Right. 28 people watching. Please like the stream before you forget. Before you get engrossed in this phenomenal evening of racing. Go on, the thickest of Dane's jokers in the chat. Good evening, Joker. Plenty of things to look forward to this evening. Can Pagani or somebody, can you please let me know that the sound balance and everything is okay? Zach isn't too loud. We know he has a habit. We're already up to 33 people watching, so thank you. Please do like, please do sub. Ireland Grown 777's in the chat. First time here, checking you out. Welcome, my friend. Enjoy a good evening's worth of racing. We have a good time. It's a combination of serious and serious and just not serious commentary, really. I don't probably the nicest way to introduce us, but right. We're going to go on board with Odon, who is Owen. So he's making his debut this evening. So he didn't race last week. He's coming for Herb, who has had 1 week and rage quit. So we've replaced him with Owen. So he's a friend.
Just wasn't a fan of the Herb conversation.
No, he wasn't a fan of the Herb. No.
Yeah.
So for those that are new, best kind of say that this is our GT3 division. So it's our bottom division of FTRL. It's mainly based around guys that are new to the game or kind of inexperienced on GT, that kind of environment, let's say that. So plenty of mistakes will be made and bits and bobs like that, so we should but that brings good entertainment, and they're all good lads. Marley Diesel sent you welcome, mate. Nice of you to join us. So Zach, what's the in terms of, we've only got 5 minutes of qualifying. We will go through the livery soon. Phoebe's in the chat, just a kind of interlude. Everyone loves Phoebe. What's your main points for this track then?
Do not overdo it. It's very, very easy to overdo it around here and end up on the grass, and it'll just ruin your lap time. So just drive to your capabilities and don't overdo it, or you will end up in the wall.
Yes, absolutely. So you've kind of
I would
got
say that's, yeah.
yeah.
Is it?
You've got half the track, which I mean, Mikey's on a 1:21, which is 8 seconds off pole at the moment.
Got me.
So you've got half of it is a speedway circuit, so it's just a big long sort of main straight into the long first corner, and then you visit the infield, and from there it's more just there's a couple of really tricky kinks to navigate, opportunities to run wide onto a bit of grass, and then out at the final corner, if you clip that outside wall, it compromises your run all the way down this straight. So any bits of advice I've given anybody when they've been talking to me about this tonight has been more based around just get your exit right out of the final corner, and you shouldn't have to worry about anything. So I think most of the overtaking will be done through turn 1, and this track can really catch you out. There's a couple of tricky corners, and you really want to get on the throttle sometimes earlier than you can. I think that's fair to say.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Particularly that hairpin. Sometimes I feel like people can be very, very cautious around the hairpin, but you can actually take a wee bit more speed than you actually think you can around there.
Yeah.
Mike's P3, so
yeah. So the top 3 so far is Jadon, also known obviously as the preheated oven, who picked up a couple of wins last week, I believe, or picked up a race win last week and some really good results. Top of the championship, and he's looking pretty promising again. He looks like he's odds on for pole position. He will be coming round and he'll be able to start one more lap. Some of these guys will be on their final lap of qualifying. So is he going to improve? Into the 11s? No, he can't. He's close though. Nobby Norris is currently second. Little livery check. Nobby still hasn't changed the non-race livery that everyone was supposed to have this season. Mikey in P3, repping the Accelerate Motorsport livery as part of our partners, of course. Fat Dane in P4. Oh, we've just been overtaken by Royston, who's gone up to second. That's some turnaround from Royston after last week. So Fat Dane coming around the final corner. Mikey's up to second. 112.3.
Mike's getting dizzy.
Can Dane improve? Good evening, Peatman. Thank you, Unsafe. Keep those reminders coming in. Can Dane improve? He cannot. Oblivion in P6. Zombie in P7. Two of the other 2 race winners from last week. Callum in P8. Mattman P9. I'm Hard. Bruce Lee in 10th. Owen comes in 11th on his first week. He's just been outdone, actually. And Bread's down in P13. So not the best from Bread there. And Goy Carp is 6th.
Oh, God.
Stop the count. It's happened.
I mean, we
Stop
all remember
the count.
Baku, though. So,
absolutely.
Too excited.
For anybody that is watching that is an admin of FTRL, would you please share the link on Twitter for us and tag all the relevant people? Mucho appreciato. So we have a little bit of a count now, just as Imard Bruce Lee is in the pits. So we're just going to wait for the timer to run out. So it won't be long, gives us a chance to have a bit of a reflection. And 46 people watching is what I've got up on mine.
Go on.
Keep going. We had 56 last week as a record high, so let's keep that number climbing. Keep all your comments coming in, flood them in. I'll try and read as many as I can. FTRL 6 guys, somebody's coming in with Mikey P2. What's happening? I don't know. Let's be honest. There's a strong chance he won't stay there. Just, I mean, look, come on. Let's, we can be serious and we can be boring, but let's be honest. We all know it. If we was to put a vote out, no, Mikey's not the GOAT. Let's not do that. Mikey for the win. I mean, what I will say is I was with Mr. Andy today, Co-Andy, our GT2 driver. We were sitting in a packed out Emirates Old Trafford Stadium watching the Ashes, and I said to him earlier on, and hopefully he will come in here to quote me on this, that I had a weird feeling that Mike was going to win a race tonight. And I said I didn't like to say it,
wow, but
I had a weird feeling that he was going to win. And even I think at this point Andy started choking and we had to get security.
I mean, has Mike won a race in GT?
Yeah, I think he's won 2, I think.
Oh, has he?
Royston in P3 isn't being spoken about enough. That's an incredible effort from him. But there we go. Let's start the race. 15 laps of Blue Moon Infield A for race number 1. And then race number 2 will be reversed grid somewhere between 6th and 10th. And then we've got reverse championship order for the final. Right? No, we haven't. Yes, we have. Have we? I can't remember. Or was it reverse from race 2? Oh no. I need to have a check at some point. It's been a long day. Anyway, Zach, do you want to take us through lights out? I always let my guest co-commentator do it.
Oh yes. Let's hope no one false starts for the first race of this evening. Jadon starting on P1 or Oven, and Mike, is he going to go off the line? He is indeed. Oh, there's a false start in the back. Someone has false started.
It's Matt Man.
Oh, it is Matt Man, and it looks like Oven's got a good start in towards turn 1. Mike's having a little look down the inside though, and I think he's going to have him covered around the outside. He is. Mike sits in back in P2. We've got Royston in P3. In the background, we've got Fat Dane fighting with Nobby Norris for P4 and towards turn 2. Fast left-hander, and to be honest, they've all actually done quite well and got through it unscathed. Oh God,
he's going everywhere. Shakira. Those hips do lie.
I mean, he's still going. Go on, Goy.
Well done.
I mean, Jadon and still in the lead though. Mike.
Matt Man into the hairpin. Matt Man's up, broke himself. He sent it on Owen. Dane down to 6th place.
Overall though, fairly calm.
Yeah, Mikey's had a poor run out the double left. Let's see if he tries. See if anybody clips the wall as we go through. Nobody so
Perfect
far.
from the front too.
Yeah. Oh, there's one. Bang. That is Callum.
Oh,
and Bread's now got the run. Bread's up to 9th, soon to be 8th as well. So he's had a really good start to the race from where he started.
Yeah, he was way out of possession.
The pack. Mikey's still there with Oven. Those two have made a bit of a break.
It's free wide.
Oh.
Zombie Callum and Bread. So it's chaotic. And Zombie seems to have won out.
Outside of Zombie. Yeah, Bread just turned it a little bit too quickly there. But he's still going strong. They're still going side by side, Callum and Bread. They're leaning on one another. Callum lets him go. Brave move from Bread. Callum's been swallowed up. And then Goy Carper, Matt Man side by side. There's contact.
Oh, Goy's off.
Goy's off. I think Matt Man's waited for him, then recognised what's happened.
Well, Mike's still on P2.
Yeah. Just biding his time. It almost seems strange. Oblivion's looking at Nobby Norris. They're going to go side by side into the final corner. Surely one of them's going to hit the wall. My bet is Nobby will. There we go.
Fat Dane may have a run here.
Dean? Dean? I'm not going to call him Dean. Got Fat Dane and Thin Dean. Let's go with that.
Fat Dean. Oh God.
Yeah, so he's up into 5th. Nobby Norris has dropped down. There's a little bit of brushing, but I think both of them committed to going side by side through there. It was never going to happen. Through goes Dane. There's excitement in the chat. Oh, there's levels of excitement. Oven is very close to having Mikey out of slipstream range now. He's gone purple in the first sector by 3/10. Mikey's staying with him though, and Royston is doing incredibly well in 3rd. So there's always a massive slide by Nobby. He's gone the wrong way, and he's accelerating into the wall again. Nobby Norris goes round. Can't park there, sir. Oh,
that was Owen was nearly.
That was poor Owen. I mean, Owen committed to it. Fair play to him. He thought he's either going to ghost or I'm going to absolutely end him.
Yeah. He's well at such a range now.
Yeah. Oh, Mikey, bang into the wall. There we go. There's the Mikey we all know and love. And now Royston is going to be putting Mikey under all sorts of pressure. Fat Dane is bringing range. Oblivion element with him. Bread and Zombie are pretty close.
Good recovery from Bread so far.
Yep.
Halfway out the pack now.
That slide was a beauty until it wasn't. That's a good line. Big fan of that. Nobby Norris though. That's twice in 2 weeks he's accelerated the wrong way.
What's happening? Terrible turn 1.
See, this is where it happens.
Yeah, Mike, concentrate.
Now, old Mike what happens is he then tries to make up the time he's lost in the next corner, and he normally overcommits and does Mikey things. But Oven now has a 2-second lead, and for somebody that's been driving as well as he has in the first week and a bit,
yeah,
you can't see him losing that. Royston is now all over the back of him. A couple of tweaks to livery this week with the Accelerate incorporated on there as well. Aaron, would you rather Mikey second
he's
or
already
Royston?
passed.
I mean, the guy that's now in second is my answer. Go on, Royston.
Mike, I think, got a wee bit sideways into the last corner, and to be honest, he kind of hit the wall, but I think he'd already been passed before he even hit the wall.
Absolutely. Well, Oblivion's up to 4th, so he's got past Dane in P5. I'm on Bruce Lee's with them in 6th as well, and there's a little train with Bread and Zombie, so from... that's 4th. Oh, is there going to go... are they going to have 3 wide? Bruce Lee's driving very aggressive. There's a little train from 4th to 8th altogether. Callum isn't too far behind, and the more they battle, he's going to bring Matt Man with him if they work together. Goykarp's not too far away either. And Nobby Norris is catching up to the back of Owen. Oven's lead 3.2 seconds.
He's off. Very good lap times as well. 12 flat now, 12-1 the next lap. That's what you want to do.
Quicker than Pole, I think.
Yeah, well, it was 12-2, I think it was.
So he's going well. Royston, again, he's got Mikey out of slipstream range. Mikey's capable of getting back into it. We'll have to see. But I'm excited by this train we have at the moment.
Fat Dean's got a good run.
Yeah, Bruce smashes into the wall.
Anyone for our Fat Dean overtake?
Royston tapped him into the outside wall because he hit the inside wall first. Oh, okay, fair enough.
This might be
Fat
Dean
Dane
inside.
He's away. Through he goes.
He's going to try and hold it around outside. Oh, he's done well
driving. There. Good driving. Don't see that in GT1. T. Smith and Witchell, they're putting each other in a wall through there. Oh, Bruce Lee with Ascend.
Bread and Zombie. That's not... Oh, they've managed
brave. It's very brave.
You don't see two cars going side by side around there very often, to be honest. And managing to get out.
Yeah. Mr. Andy is back from his trip to South Manchester, and he's watching. He's very, very red. Andy, I don't know if you heard my earlier comment, but could you care to share what I said about the man on board with reluctantly today? What did I say? Mikey's had a good run at the final corner, but Royston driving really, really well. Oblivion is under all sorts of pressure.
He's got a bad tyre wear, Oblivion, compared to the rest of the field. He's
If Zombie and Bread work together, then they'll catch up this little pack in front. It's a good track for a lot of action. They're going to go 3 wide into turn 1. Dane's in the middle.
It's not going to go well.
He pulls out sensibly. He's going to hold it around the outside.
Someone's going to have to back out. Someone's going to have to back out.
Oh, it's good driving. I mean, Mr. Bruce Lee that we have here does strike me as... Whoa, it's a big slide from Dane. He does strike me as somewhat of, if there's a gap, I will go for it, driver. And that's fair play. And now Zombie and Bread are right there with him. Bread's gone incredibly wide to try and get a good run out.
Fat Dane's had a massive slide. He's got Zombie right on the back of him now. Oh, that's a good cutback. I think he's gone.
Just checking in. Mikey's got back past Royston.
Oh, Zombie smashed into the wall. Oh dear. That's not going to help.
Yeah, Dane has a broken wheel at the moment, so he's having to drive an automatic because his gear shifters aren't working properly, so that's going to be hampering him a little bit. Well, quite a lot.
Yeah, if you're not used to it then.
They're dragging each other with them. Oh, Brucey, a massive slide. Oh my word. That's a huge slide through the first corner. And he's somehow got better tyre wear than everybody else on the grid.
Oblivion's tyre wear is pretty bad with the rest. Oh, he's off as
Oh,
well.
he's off.
Oh dear.
And he's going to lose a couple of positions. Zombie's going to go through. Bread's now got past Dane. Is Dane going to send it back? No, Bread covers him off. Oh, was a bit of a nudge. I think Dane will
Mike's
let him
back
go.
up to P2.
Yeah, I just said that a minute ago.
Oh, did you? Oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
Listen.
I mean, Oven's got 5 seconds now. He's off.
Yeah.
He's away.
Fastest lap of the race on the last one. Obviously,
Yeah.
race one's always typically the most, well, straightforward
Organised?
win. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's when all the carnage happens in race 2 and then especially race 3.
I love the ruin. Is race 2 the same as GT2? GT1? With the
The tyres?
reverse grid? Yeah. With the,
No, not
is
with
it?
the tyres, just a reverse
Not
grid.
with the tyre. Just, yeah, okay.
Mikey
Oblivion and
Boyce
Bread.
still going at it. This is a good scrap for P4. Oh, zombie off the inside wall.
Ooh. It's easy to do around there.
Yeah.
We've all done
This
it.
is a big train of cars. People are committing very heavily. I mean, Matman's getting close now as well. Callum and Goy.
They've been together for the last 2 or 3 laps, counting out. A nice wee battle.
Very much agree with that comment, Derek. It was a pleasure to watch in person today, I must say.
Up to
Right,
6
well,
seconds out front.
Yeah, the
And
top
Mike's
3 are
developed
as
a
they
gap.
are. Yeah. A thigh gap. The top 3 kind of are as they are. So we're going to stay with this scrap for 4th because this is getting exciting with 6 laps to go.
I think Oblivion is going to start to struggle with that tyre wear towards the faster corners. Bread's up to P5 past Zombie. Oh, who's that? Oh, it's Oblivion.
Yeah, it looks like he clipped the outside grass there as well. That tyre wear is now really affecting him. Who's that? That's Bread making his way. He's just lost a position to Zombie. If Bread's patient, he should get P4 here. I'd put him favourite for it.
Yeah.
But Zombie's driving well.
Probably got a bit of confidence from last week. Zombie. Oh, Zombie has hit the wall. So that's going to give Bread. I think Bread actually tapped it as well, to be honest, though. So.
Bread gave the position back. It seems there was contact into turn 1. Fair play. Really,
Mike's
should be...
actually closed the gap a tiny bit, but he has. Faster on the last lap.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much at this point. Oven looks calm, composed, relaxed. But yeah, Royston's got
Oblivion.
6 seconds behind him, so... Oh, tries to go for a switchback. I've just seen the hashtag #ThickBoyNation across the front of Dane's window. Big fan of that. Oh, is they going to go 3 wide into the hairpin for 4th?
That's brave.
Oh, Bruce Lee, that's a very late defensive move.
Does he cover the inside late?
Oh, yeah. At a glance, I don't want to speak unfairly, but at a glance, that didn't look the best. But fair play, fair play. We'll see. I don't want to make too many judgments. It's all systems go in this battle for 4th. Dane and Oblivion have kind of fallen off here. If they work together, they might be able to catch up, and obviously it depends on how much these guys scrap. I don't think there's going to be too much space given, I must say. So we'll see. Pred's run wide to try and get a cut back out. And he's got a very good run. A very good run.
So's Bristol on Zombie. Oh, Zombie's
And
very
Zombie's
wide.
run
He's
wide.
off. Has he caught it? Camera angles keeps going. No, he's not caught it, I don't think.
well and truly parking it.
Guy on lap 10 set a 12, so
Oblivion's
actually got
element.
some
I mean,
pace.
Matman's appeared. Oblivion's tyre wear is so much worse than everybody else's. Look at the difference between Dane and Oblivion.
Probably
on that front
overdriving
right,
it, to be honest.
Crazy. Goy
No,
Carp in
I do the
P9,
same.
giving us a flash as he goes through the last corner. Zombie down to P10. That off really did affect him. And Owen still plodding around. Like I said, it's his first ever week of league racing, so it will take time. With these things, take time. Mark's still going for 5 years. He's still learning. But I mean, it's hard to knock him.
Towards turn 1, down the inside. Nobby Norris trying to defend. I think he's gone. He has. Callum has to back out.
You're getting slandered in the chat for bad tyre wear after 2 laps of racing, Zach.
Yeah, I'm trying to resolve that. That's some minor issues. Never used to have that much power, but yeah, we're sorting it. Don't worry. I'm trying to.
Joker, in terms of Nobby's livery, he just made one. He wasn't actually based off of anything, so it was right. Oblivion's really struggling now.
Yeah, our tyre wear's just falling off a cliff, hasn't it?
Yeah, Bread's got past Bruce Lee, who's probably going to have a look back at him into turn 1. But Bread is creating a gap. Oven's now 7.8 seconds clear of Mike, who's got a 2.5 second gap to Royston. And then there's a 7.5 second gap back to these two battling for P4. If Bread keeps it composed for the last 2 laps, he should have this under control.
Every lap from Oven's been in the 12s.
Yeah, it's very impressive. Matman's up to 6th. He's appeared out of nowhere.
Yeah, he has. He got quicker as the race went on, but look at it.
Yeah, it's a flowing track, isn't it? A confidence track.
Yeah.
Biggles in the chat. We all love Biggles. And there's a little scrap going on behind as well, which is featuring... Oh! Nobby Norris is round again! It's the wrong way!
What's happened?
Zombie's off the track. Goy's still there in 9th. Callum's 10th. Zombie's 11th. And Nobby's done it again. And Owen. Can Owen get a surprise P12? There's a line, if I've ever said one. Final lap of the race. This man has been in complete control from start to finish. He's got about a minute until he takes his 2nd race win of the season. Mikey got the pace there, and he's kept this gap as it is since he got up to 2nd, really.
Yeah,
so
I'll be very pleased, Mike.
Yeah, it's all about how he races when he's around other people. Because he's putting the same sort of laps as Oven here. We wouldn't be far off him.
Yeah, exactly.
And Royston is... I'm going to pick him as my driver of the race. Meanwhile, we've got a massive battle for 6th. Matman, Dane and Oblivion. Remember, it's 1 point per position, so up for grabs. Matman's not had the best run through the right kink. Is Dane going to take a look into the hairpin? No, he's going to wait. He's going to be patient. Now he's looking. Matman's going to have the inside for the double left-hander. Oblivion's trying his best to get involved. Let's go and see this man. Preheated oven. Jadon picks up his 2nd win of the season. Mikey weaving home to a P2 on his wife's birthday. What a present that is. Royston P3. He'll be delighted with that. Bread comes home for a P4.
Fat Dean's catching. This could be a full finish. Oh, not quite enough.
He's a bit too far away. It's close. It's very close. But Matman holds on. A really good result for Matman. For P6, Dane P7, Oblivion P8. Goy Carp comes home for a famous P9.
Oh, God.
And Callum P10, Zombie P11. He won't be pleased with that. Nobby Norris P12. And Owen comes home in P13. Well, there we go. Right. We need to spin the wheel for race number 2. Somewhere between 6th and 10th. One of those guys will start on pole. Right. I'll turn my sound up so I can prove to everybody that it's a legitimate wheel spin. Oh! Oh my god, it's 10th.
Oh.
So that means
Who finished P10?
Callum finished P10 and Goykarp finished P9.
Guys on the front row. Oh,
Goykarp on the front row. Edit event settings. Here we go. Let me just get this going. This is normally where my lobby crashes sometimes.
Oh,
so we can all hope.
crossed.
We can all hope.
A guy front row.
A Goykarp front row.
I am seeing visions of Baku though, which is scaring me slightly.
Yeah.
I think that might be the most notorious race start in FTRL history.
Can you do me a favour, Zach? Go on to the results page on there and just take a photo on your phone of both, well, of them all, and then read them back to me in a minute when we reverse the grids.
Yep. Wait 2 seconds and I'll get that done.
Let me just change this over when you're ready.
Yeah, that's me done.
Cool. Let's change this over. Right, come on, game. Behave. Oh, yes. Get in.
Woo! Go on.
Right, I need everybody to get in their cars when they all load in. Oh, so Callum in P10 and Goykarp in P9 means they start first and second on the grid.
I actually think this is a race that's the most chaotic out of them all. Like,
Yeah.
in terms of across the leagues, across the divisions, it seems to be the most chaotic.
Right, we'll all do the grid together as a family.
We are family.
Let's not do that.
Ah. Half-time sing-songing after all.
Reverse championship order. So the last race will be going into the final, going into the week. So Goykarp will be starting second. 2 races in a row.
Goy is going to panic.
Yep, I need a couple of the drivers to
there's a
jump
few.
in their cars.
Owen, Fat Dean and Oven, isn't it?
Okay.
Just Fat Dean, I think. That's it.
Dane, if you can jump in your car, lovely. Right, let's do the starting grid. So, I know Callum will be on pole.
Yes,
Mr. Carp.
Mm-hmm. And then you've got Oblivion in P3.
Okay, yeah.
Fat Dean in P4. Then Matman.
And then Matman.
Yep.
Yep.
And Bruce Lee.
Yep.
Red.
Yep.
Royston.
Mikey.
Yeah.
Oven, and then who was the bottom 3?
P11 is a Zombie, and then it's Norris, and then it's Owen at the back.
Okay. Give everybody a 1-minute warning. This is right. Who's your money on, everybody? Please let us know in the old in the stream chat. It's who's your money on, Zach? That's the bigger question.
I'll go for bread.
Go for bread.
Yeah, I'll go for a different one.
Imagine a
Who's
Goykarp win.
I think if Goy wins, I think the stream ends. I think that's it. I think we all just go celebrate.
It depends on how quickly some of those guys can get through the field. I think Oblivion's in a good position, as he's won race 2 last week in the same position.
It's his tyre wear though that's going to be the issue.
Exactly that. So, I don't know. Everyone in the chat, please do get your predictions in so I can have a good nosy and a good read.
Brett's put in the chat, bad choice.
Bad choice. Right. Okay, it's enough time to wait. Let's get going. Race number 2. 2 of 3. So you're going with Bread. I'm going to go for Oblivion. Everyone voting for J Don. Bread. 42 people watching. Unsafe Release has gone for Taki and Uwe to win. Please like the stream, everybody. Much appreciated. Sub if you haven't. All that stuff. Right, who's going to jump start? Is it going to be Batman again? Take us away, Zach.
Nobby Norris is on pole with Callum in P2. We've got Goy in P3 at the moment. It's a good start from the mall. I think Nobby Norris is starting in the back. I think that's a glitch, it is.
Yeah.
Must be. Callum is in the lead. We've got Goy. He's got overtook here by Oblivion, who's went round the inside. In the background, looks like everyone's actually got through turn 2 okay, unscathed.
Oh, Dane.
Oh, God, he's off.
Oh,
he's spun, he's round. He is. Oh,
there's
dear.
a little touch from Dane. Oh, my God.
He's ghosted, thankfully. That was going to be a chaos if he hadn't ghosted.
That's a massive shame. Dane's off as well.
Oblivion down the inside, and an hairpin. Callum holds it, I think, around the outside. He does indeed.
Callum
holds
holds
the
race
P3.
lead.
Oblivion. He's past Callum. Second part of the hairpin.
It's a good start from Bread up to P3 as well. He's had a really good start. Callum, has he clipped the ball? He hasn't. Bruce Lee is all over the back of Bread again. They're going to restart that rivalry. Mikey's up to 6th. He's had a good start and there's a gap back to Nobby Norris. Oven's down in 11th place. So he's got some work to do. Mikey
Bread
and Matt, man.
down the inside and towards turn 1 for the race lead. Oh, Oblivion holding it around the outside. What a start from Bread. He's flying.
He's away. Can he hold it around the outside?
Oh,
there's
Oblivion.
contact.
Oh, it was
not the best.
That was just never going to go well, was it?
Nope. Taking difficult lines through. Easy mistake to make. Oblivion's run wide. I think Bruce Lee might have helped him a bit there. Oblivion holds the race lead. Look, Matman's up to P2 out of nowhere.
Mike's in P5.
Zom's making bread puns in the chat. Mikey's 5th. Oven is 9th. Not too far away. He's only 4.5 seconds off. Royston's in 10th. Oh, someone's wedged in a wall. That's Goy Carp again.
Oh, so he is.
Oh, it's all gone wrong. He's got another opportunity to do it again, all again, in race 3. 42 people watching. Mikey down the inside of Callum. Into turn 1. Callum going to try and hold it.
He's
Mikey.
got him.
Oh, he's a switchback.
Oh, he's got back fast though. Good bit from
Mikey
Callum.
needs to be patient. There's no point there. Mikey's gone for a switchback and ended up punting Callum.
The calf got away with it though.
Yeah, Bread's, I think, Mike lifted and Bread's gone back through.
Mhm.
Oh, this is shaping up to be a hell of a scrap. Oh, there's several cars in one place. Mikey's smashed into the back of Bread, into the hairpin. There's a little bit of bumper cars. I think once Bread can clear these guys.
Oh, someone's
Nobby
round.
Norris.
Who's that? Is that Nobby? It is. He did well to catch that there.
There's a little bit of leaning and bumping. Owen going well on 11th, it must be said. Dane's down in P12. Corey Carp and a lonely
comes Owen.
P13.
Zombie.
And next on his attack list is Mikey. Yes. Yeah, he's through. Danny Kvyat has joined the race. Unsafe Release has put. Now, Callum is the stopgap between Bread and Mikey and Oven to these to the run to the race lead here. So if they can work with him, or not try and send it on each other.
Matman's very close to Oblivion.
Oven jump started apparently. I didn't see that. Lee, I feel like Lee's only made that comment just to prove the fact that he noticed it and we didn't. That's such a Lee thing to do.
Yeah. Guy's got the fastest lap of the race. You
Go
are
on the
seeing
cup.
that.
Bread's all over the back of Callum. He just can't find a way past. And Mikey's right there
well,
with Oven again.
Turn 1, you think you have a good chance?
Hey, firm. Yeah, Lee, just have a night off, mate. I know, the thing is, I know that Lee probably at first wouldn't have thought to do that, and then he sat there and he's like peeling his eyelids back. He's like, oh, I just have to.
Mike down there instead of Bread. Bread's going very wide.
He's trying to hold it though. Mikey's still there, and he looks like he's through.
It's a little bit too wide from Bread.
Yeah, Bread needs to lift slightly there and just concede position. Oven's going to look. Oven won't force a way through, but now this is where Mikey typically
panics.
Yeah,
is there okay so far though?
Well, yeah, exactly, but he's in a pack of cars in an important phase of the race. So this is where Mikey just needs to hold his nerve.
Breathe, mate.
The front runners aren't too far ahead. Oblivion is still your race leader. Mattman is in second. Bruce Lee in third. Mikey doing a good job of holding his line. Callum again has not had the best run for the double left-hander. If Mikey gets a good run through this final corner, which he looks like he does, Callum's also had a good run, but Mikey will have the slipstream and should have a good opportunity for a move here if he tucks back in and then switches to the inside.
Best going down the inside there. The outside's hard.
Yeah.
Get around.
Mikey's there, Oven's there.
In the background you've got
this is a big move for Mike, this. A very big move. He holds the inside line. Just needs to hold it on exit. He's gone deep. He's gone very deep.
Oh, he's very deep.
Oh, Mike. Now Callum's going to go back at him. It was a big opportunity for Mike. Can he hold it? Right, let's see what he can do. Can he extend? Jadon has followed him through, and Callum
hold your breath moment.
Dropping places.
Bread's also having a bit of a dodgy few corners.
That's what she said, apparently.
Nobby Norris. Nobby Norris! Oh! Yeah, that was... I think he's got away with that there. I don't know how.
I mean, I admire the send. But what that has done is that's put a massive gap between Mikey and those cars behind, and now you've got Nobby Norris and Callum ahead of preheated Oven.
Yeah, and Oblivion is still struggling with tyre wear. He's still got the biggest tyre wear by quite a way at the moment. So
Mikey's 4.1 seconds away here. He's got a gap behind him. There's every chance, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, and you would probably say that Mike is quickest out of the top 4.
Yeah, you would think so.
Nobby, very wide there. In the background there's Chaos. Bread trying to go down the inside. It's very, very chaotic there. There's a lot of cars. I think James is on his way now.
The party. Zombies touched that outside grass again.
Oh yeah, there it
Oven's in the 11s. He's got an 11.8. It's the fastest lap that we've seen tonight. Possibly some slipstream that's helped that, but even so, it's a very impressive lap. I know he's done a couple of 11s in practice. Mattman going really well in P2. He's putting Oblivion under all sorts of pressure.
And much better tyre wear, so he's playing the long game as well. Don't need to force it. As we've seen last time, Oblivion really struggled towards the end. So
yeah, absolutely. And Bruce, I mean, Mikey's gained a second on the front runners. I feel like the move between Mikey and Bruce Lee, if Mikey gets this right, we've seen obviously that Bruce Lee will defend very hard indeed. So we saw that him and Bread lost a lot of time in the last race by doing that. If Mikey can set the right move up, Mikey's got every chance. And he'll know that.
However,
Oven is up to P5, yeah.
Yeah, he has him behind. Oh, Nobby's hit James. I think Nobby just needs to calm down a wee bit.
He's lifted off, so he's acknowledged his error, but James needs to stay calm. in the cockpit. Brett and him are going side by side. Oven's going to tuck back in behind.
I think it would be best for both of those five, Brett and James, to work together.
Absolutely, yeah.
Close up.
Royston and Zombie going side by side, and then you've got Dane and Callum also too wide. Oh, Dane has a big send into the corner. He's broke on the apex to let Royston go back through, and Callum's now at the back of him. Napoli's new signings in the chat again. Good evening, Gabe. Goy Carp is closing rapidly. Mikey's got up to third, and he's got past Bruce Lee. There must have been an error somewhere. Matman is now dropped back as well. So Mikey, if he can get past Matman, he's got every chance. This could happen. 2.4 seconds is the gap.
Mike's done the fastest lap of the race in lap 7. 12.3. Very quick.
Matman is the next and final hurdle between Mike and his chance to win. Oh no!
Oh, Mike! Oh no! Oh, Mike!
For God's sake! I'm just fed up of trying. I'm just fed up of trying.
The thing is, it's a very odd place as well.
There's just no need for it. I'm going to end the stream. Thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe and all. Just don't do it. Just don't bother. For God's sake. For God's sake. Anyway, right. I feel like a disappointed parent. I feel like one, to be honest, Tom. I feel like a disappointed parent. Oblivion 2.1 seconds in the lead. Don't get it twisted. I'll be delighted if he wins, because it's my prediction. He's going well. He's the race 2 master. If Zombie wins race 3, then this is all just going to get a bit strange, because it's the exact same results as last week. Matman is not being spoken about enough. I mean, there is still time for Mike. 4.1 seconds is the gap, and he was taking a second a lap out of them. So the downside is he's got to get past Bruce Lee and Matman again. He needs to just reassess, dust himself off, and go again. Oblivion will drop back with that tyre wear. That is just a matter of fact.
Yeah, exactly.
So it is still on, but also Oven is only 1.2 seconds behind.
I mean, Mike was over a 10th purple through sector 1, so he's
away. He's trying hard and he's working hard. He's just got to take his time.
Yeah. Don't force it. Just.
I'm gonna say a line that is weird and doesn't even work. But Mike needs to take his time, but do it quickly.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean by that?
I know what you mean, though. Yeah. Don't force it, but yeah.
You need to get a move on. You need to do fast laps, but just don't rush your overtakes.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like I'm right in what I'm saying. I know Lee's probably going to pipe up now and say something because he has to.
Corinne Chandok in the chat.
Yeah, he is. FTRL Lee Kravitz has always got to be right, like Ted.
Lee Kravitz.
Yeah, right. Nobby Norris and Royston, the battle we've all come to watch. For 7th, Royston around the outside. Is he going to brake late and switch back? He's very late and wide.
Oh, where is he?
The biggest switchback I've ever seen, but could it happen? I don't think it can. Must not. There you go, let's see. Frustrated the hell out of me. Royston's gone wide. Oh, he's clipped that grass.
Brett and James are still fighting.
Oh. Callum has just decided to run really wide. Goy's followed him. Oh, Goy. Don't do that.
Mike's in P7. Sorry, but yeah. I don't know what's happening there.
I don't know. It's no point. Oh, for...
Oh, and he's... Oh. Oh my.
Oh, and Dane's in automatic gears and he can't figure out how to get it in reverse.
Oh,
Dane.
I forgot about that.
He's just going to be stuck in the wall.
Oh, yeah, he's okay now.
This is just not good.
No.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Zach, take charge for a minute.
Well, Oblivion is 2 seconds there. We got Matt Man's made a bit of a mistake. Matt Man's had a really bad exit of that hairpin. Not the hairpin, actually, the
Bruce
fast
Lee
right
with a
hand.
massive send.
Oh, he is. Fair, Matt Man gives him a bit
there.
of room.
Oh, he sent it back.
Oh. Oh, wow.
There's some chaos.
That was a send, wasn't it?
There's a little bit of bumping going on between a few of them anyway in that little pack. So, like I said, your Oven has now made his move up to second. Some good points on offer. He's got 4.5 seconds to gain in 3 laps. It's not impossible, but it's improbable. There we go. And just,
yeah, I would say Oblivion is favourite.
I just
But
can't,
wait.
I can't look at it. Goy Kart P10. He's going to win race 3. Nobby Norris and Royston's recovered really well. He's up into P6 again. A few people tipping Oven to win this. He's got 2.5 laps to do it. And he's got to get 4.4 seconds, 4.3 seconds. Seems
I
unlikely.
was on the bread train. Unfortunately, there was a couple of dodgy laps, but he's actually really good pace, bread.
He has. He's a quick driver, Bread.
Yeah, very much so.
He's just a faster version of Mike, Bread.
An unpanicky version of Mike.
Yeah. Well, Bread and Bruce Lee are about to reignite their rivalry.
Unfortunately for James, it doesn't look likely at the moment unless Oblivion makes a bit of a mistake.
Yeah, to be fair, I feel like he'd probably take P2 if you offered it to him from 10th. But yeah,
Oblivion's been very consistent, considering his tyre wear. He's done well.
Can Goy catch 2 seconds and get P9 off of Callum? Is there any more mistakes to be made?
I mean, very close together, those two all night so far, Callum and Goy.
Yeah.
A few battles.
Owen's going well in P12. He's much closer to the pack this time. Good on him.
I think Bruce would be happy with a P3, to be honest, as well. He can hold on. We're trying to hold on for dear life against Bread.
Oven's taken a second out of Oblivion nearly this lap, but again he's got one lap to make up 3.5 seconds.
I mean, you never know, he could put a bit of pressure on Oblivion and Oblivion makes a mistake. That's his probably best hope, I'd imagine.
Yeah, a couple of good performances tonight. Matt Mann in particular, he's been going well.
Royston down inside of Nobby Norris, the last corner.
They're still going at it. Good driving, plenty of space given by both. But some good points on offer again for these guys. 2.9 seconds is the gap between Oblivion and Oven on the final lap of the race. And Dane is there. Oh, he's on pause. Let's hope he doesn't hit anybody. Let's hope. 2.3 seconds is the gap now. 2.2. Be careful of Dane's car, everybody. That's concerning. 2.1. Let's just see if Oblivion can handle those
just
last couple of corners. Bread's going to have a good run on Bruce Lee here, Bread. And Dane's AI car.
Dane in the way.
It's in the way. And there goes Bread's chance, I think. Oh no, he's had a good run. It's a Bruce Lee that's been affected by it.
I think he's
close.
he's going to hold
Oblivion, 1.7 seconds. He's going to win. We've had the same winner in race 1 both weeks. With the same winner in race 2 both weeks. Jade on second. Bruce Lee holds off Bread for third and fourth. Matt Mann comes home in fifth. Royston's managed to get ahead of Nobby Norris and he's going to come home sixth. Zombie is going to be P8. Goykarp has got Callum, so Goy's going to finish ninth for 2 races in a row.
Well done,
Standing work from Goy, considering his earlier mishap. Yeah. Callum
P10
and Mikey
races,
is over the back of Callum. Can he sneak into the top 10? No, he's going to finish in his favourite P11.
He is going to start P3 though.
Yep.
So.
No, it's reverse championship order. Are in
P12.
P12.
No, it's not.
And Dane finishes in P13. There we go. Right. Well.
I mean, I don't know if we need to watch race 3. You know, Zombie's going to win. So,
Yeah.
You know.
Right, starting
Not
grid.
sure
Let's
it's
do
required.
reverse championship order. Bear with me, everybody.
I shall get the table up for you.
Oh, I've got it here. It's all right.
Oh, have you got it?
Beat you
Okay,
to it.
cool.
Owen's going to start on pole for the first ever time. Goy Carp is going to be second if I can find him. There he is. Recipe for Jam. Royston's going to be third. Interesting. Royston's going to be third. Matt Man is going to be fourth. After how some of these people have driven tonight, it should be quite interesting, this grid by the looks of things.
That man's
That'll be nice. Then
so
Callum, then Fat Dane, then Bruce Lee, then Mikey, then Zombie, then Bread, then Oblivion, and then Oven. There we go. Right, so from that, let us know who you think is going to win this race. Who are you saying, Zach?
Oh. If Matt Man keeps driving the way he has done this season, he's in my chance. He's starting P4. Yeah, I would go with Matt Man, actually.
There we go, Matt Man.
Yeah.
I think Royston might win. And I'd be over the moon.
Night.
I really would. I really would be over the moon. Right,
This is a very open race, this one.
Let's
Could be a lot of chances.
predictions in the chat. Let us know, Matt Man for the win. There's a lot of support for Matt Man. And again, please do like the stream. Fat Dane has left the room, sadly. Didn't mean to leave the lobby. We'll join right back. No problem. Yeah, so it's an interesting second week. So far, race 1 in both weeks has been won by Jadon or Oven. Race 2 in both weeks has been won by Oblivion. Last week, Zombie won race 3. So, but he's got some serious work to do if he's going to do the same thing this time. Just while I'm here, let me just announce a couple of things. So, we will GT2 will be racing tomorrow night. It'll be the first endurance event of the season. They are racing around Dragon Trail Seaside. So please come along for that one. It's just one race, big old endurance race, plenty of different tyres, higher tyre wear, etc, etc. GT1 will be doing the same thing on Friday. And we are racing at Deep Forest Raceway on that tight, twisty track in the Group 2 Honda. So it should be quite an eventful one. I'm imagining there'll be a few wall bangs tomorrow night through the Death Chicane at Dragon Trail Seaside. And
Sure of that.
yeah, and then again that'll be we'll be back to sprint races next week. Also, just to announce, so obviously our partners at Bristol Street Motors with Accelerate, we are going to be finishing discussions over the next couple of weeks, and there's going to be prizes per season now for all divisions in FTRL. We are just trying to finalise all of the details, but we believe that the Teams Championship winners, I will announce this now, the Teams Championship winners from the group, from GT1 and GT2, that little combination, whoever wins the grand finale, will each receive a race day ticket to a British touring car event of their choice of next season, next year. So that's about 50 quid each that they're putting down on the table for that. So you can choose a race weekend. It will just cover the race day, which will be the Sunday, but you'll win a race day ticket to a British Touring Car event of your choice. We're looking at getting a big batch of merchandise from them, and bits and pieces like that. So those things are still to be finalised. So
it's an incredible thing that they're actually giving out prizes and things like that for. I mean, I joined when over 2 years, actually 3 years ago, and the difference in the league. I mean, even then it was great, but the difference in the league over the last few months has been unbelievable.
Yeah, it's brilliant. It really is.
Taken up a notch. It's incredible.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, we're still confirming everything, so don't take every single thing I say as gospel, but it's by the way things are going. I mean, I know that's an absolute fact, though. So everyone will get an individual ticket for a race day of their choose for the British Touring Cars next season, which is really cool. Obviously, we all tend to try and go to a few
we do.
Between us anyway, so that'll be great. Like I said to you, and there'll be other merchandise. GT3 will also, the winner of GT3 will also get something. But again, all still to be confirmed. But right, without further ado, let's get this show on the road. Final time this evening.
Yeah.
Please do like the stream. Nobby Norris, stop dive bombing people. The tyres for qualifying. So for tomorrow night, I've got very little time to explain this. You need to enter qualifying tomorrow night for GT2 on the tyre that you wish to start the race on. You've got 15 minutes to qualify. So start if you want to start the race on the mediums, start on the mediums in qualifying, then pit for softs, etc. If you want to start on the softs, go into qualifying on the softs.
Yeah, so you can qualify whatever tyre you want.
Yes, right, Zach, take us underway.
Yep. Ricky, on P1, we've got Goy in P2. Is he going to get a better start this time? Owen's got a decent start. Goy's not had the best start. Royston is going to have a jump on towards turn 1. He's already passed him. And into P2. Mattman in the background's had a decent start as well. He's in the... Maybe we can have a look at Goy into turn 1. Mattman's up to P3. Goy drops down to P4. We've got Nobby Norris having a look at the inside of Goy as well. In the background, there's a couple of cars going very, very wide towards the back end of the field. I think that was Zombie possibly.
Oh, Royston in
the background as well.
Oh no, it was lag. Wow.
Oh, Royston having a look at Owen. He's
through
into. Oh, it's Goy off again.
How's he saved it?
Has he saved it?
Oh my
God.
Has.
Oh, it's free wide in the hairpin. Goy on the inside. Oh, it's a sandwich. Oh, there's a car in the background. It's span off. It's bread. It's bread. Oh dear.
I couldn't watch. Oh, someone else has been punted.
Who else?
Mikey looked like he was punted. Oh, everyone's going sideways.
Oh, there's a lot of cars. Oh, man.
Everybody's going the wrong
cars. Way. Oh, no. Oh, there's a car round. There's a car sideways.
This is the worst Gay Electric race I've ever watched.
Oh. Remember I said race 2 is the most exciting. Scrap that.
Yeah, Bruce Lee's got a 1 second penalty. Bread's a bit further back. Somebody's pulled out of the race. I'm not sure who. I think it was Dane. But Matt Mann is your race leader. Royston is second. Nobby Norris third. Goy Carp is still fourth, with a big train of cars battling behind. So everyone's got to take their time. Oh, Oblivion looking at Callum. Zombie's running wide onto that grass again. Callum keeps Zombie keeps doing it, but he's gonna have a look down the inside.
Oh, don't go there! Don't do that!
Callum's off. Callum's off.
Can't go freeway through there.
Rejoins okay.
It's not gonna happen. Oblivion down instead of Callum now. Oh, who's that in the background? That's a dive. It's Mike. He's got round though.
Oh, he's in P8 at the minute. P7 now.
Oh, there's a.
He's gonna go side by side with Callum. He's ahead of Oven. Plenty of time still. Mikey's sliding. Callum slid. Mikey's.
Oh, Mike's off as well.
God.
Oh, there's another one
Oven's
as well.
Off.
Oh.
Everyone's off. Red cards all round. Everyone's just sliding everywhere. Matt Mann is your race leader. Royston 2 tenths behind. It's your favourite, Zach. Fastest half of the race from Royston. 1:13. Wants to take a look at turn
1 and 2. Fighting.
Yeah, come on, Royston.
Batman holding it round the outside. Royston looks to have got him though.
Leans on him. Nice job.
Nobby's right behind as well.
Ooh,
Batman's holding it though.
Royston. Oh, this is good driving.
Oh, go on, Batman.
Nobby Norris is there, ready to punt whoever's in front of him.
Oh, Royston's back. What a battle.
And Goy Carp is back.
Royston and Batman.
Zombie's on his way. Oblivion's on his way. Bread's back up to 7th. Mikey's 8th. God, Carpen's lurking. Knowing Goy as I do, he's probably really unsure what to do. This is like NASCAR with comedy. That's a fantastic, fantastic sentence. Enjoyed that.
The best analogy.
Yeah. This is what we're after. Just a bit of fun. Organised fun.
Making bread. I want a look.
Come on the carp, everyone's saying in the chat. Prototype Seffi's reverse race is a good watch with pure carnage. Yep, that's why we do it. Different winners. It's frustrating to be a part of, but everyone else loves them, so.
Yeah.
It is. It's really difficult, and we understand, you know, when people were taking part in this, you're getting bumps and slides and stuff, but in terms of the stream and everything else, people like watching that. God, that was very close to the grass. Zombie's got the run. Oblivion's going to try and follow him through. There's contact. Goy's going to go onto the grass. Oh, that was a little bit thingy from Oblivion there, but Goy's managed to hold himself where he is. Royston's got a half-second lead to Nobby Norris, who's now halved that gap. So it's an irrelevant statement from me. I apologise to all viewers if there's any offence caused there. Royston's gone so wide through the double left-hander.
So was Matman in the background. It's very, very wide there. He could be in trouble here.
We have a top 6 and we have a 4-second gap. We've just got to stay with each other. Goy doesn't want to lose slipstream here.
Royston's outside a slipstream.
0.8 of a second. And rising. Matman's going to have to run on Nobby Norris. I don't think it's going to be close enough for running to turn 1.
Yeah,
he might take a late look.
Zombie's having a look.
Taking a very different line, and they're going to go
it's three wide.
Oblivion's given him a little push through. No, surely not 4 wide. This is not what we want. Oh, there's bumps everywhere.
This is not going to go well.
2 Newcastle fans, 2nd and 3rd, and Zombie's up to 2nd. This is weird because it could happen. Races 1, 2, and 3, same as last week. The odds on Bet365 would have been mad.
Oh, Oblivion down inside of Matman. That's late.
Lean on each other. No, good racing. Goy Carp still there. Bread is closing the gap and he's bringing Mikey with him. And Oven isn't far behind. This is going to end up being
a bit of a 4 or 5 battle for the lead, I think.
Probably even more than that, I reckon. Zombie's now half a second away from Royston. He's a man on a mission. He's got a point to prove. He's not had the best evenings.
And faster throughout the evening.
He's not been as prolific as he was last week, Zombie, but he's in a very good place here. A very good place indeed.
Goy and Nobby Norris. What a battle!
This is an OG battle. This one.
This is the battle of battles.
Nobby Norris runs deep. Goy Carp goes through. A legitimate Goy Carp overtake on a race stream. He's going to clip this and send it to the missus later. She'll feel all sorts of things. Let's not go there. Sorry, Goy.
Oh, Matman's off. Goy in P4.
Goy's in 4th. Look, babe, I'm on telly and I'm 4th.
5th now.
And I'm 4th again. 4th. Oh, look, babe, I've been switched back. Oh no. He's held it. Oh, Goy. No!
Oh,
Nobby Norris. The world hates you. Why would you do that? It's a perfect spin. I shouldn't have said that, Nobby.
It was just a beautiful pirouette. And that was all.
Goy Carp just showing off mid-race. Perfectly executed pirouette.
Goy's been having ballet lessons recently.
Nobby, I didn't mean that. The world doesn't hate you. 360 no-scope from Goy. Zombie down the inside of Royston into turn 1.
This isn't going to happen, is it? This isn't.
Oh, Royston with a switchback. Look at that. Perfection. What a move.
Royston's
I enjoyed that. Hold it,
trying
Royston.
To stop.
Hold it, Royston.
He's not. His
round the
outside.
It's good driving. Good driving all round.
This would be the most incredible circumstances for results. The exact same winners in the exact same order.
Oblivion's right there as well now, though. Look.
Yeah.
He's ready to capitalise. You saw. Oh, he's giving Royston a nudge to Zombie. No! Oh,
That was a catch.
oh, Oblivion, that's a big send up the inside. He's got 2 race wins in his FTRL career and he wants another one.
Oh, James is... Was that no? That's not James. That's Mike even. I got mixed up between the cars there. Mike had a big slide there. The exit the hairpin.
And Goy's there
I mean,
this
is an iconic trio. Mike, Goy, and Oven.
Yeah. It's like the start of a bad joke.
It's yeah. Mike, Goy, and Oven walk into a bar.
A save Nick Pope would have been proud of is a comment in the chat. The Zombies, your race leader. Oblivion is there with Royston, and they do have a gap. They've got a 3-second gap to Nobby Norris, who's currently got Bread and Matman to play with. And then Goy, Oven, and Mikey are right behind.
Derek's put what a save, Larry Carrius. Is that the Liverpool goalkeeper there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not the best Liverpool goalkeeper either.
Yeah, the Champions League final lives in the memory.
Oh yes. See, Oblivion takes a very different line to Zombie for the double left-hander.
Yeah,
and my theory is that at some point he's going to T-bone him.
Yes. I was thinking that myself watching the lines there.
Bread and Nobby side by side through the final corner. Nobby just gets ahead and holds the move.
Nobby very nearly smacked the wall there.
Yeah, Carrius is actually at Newcastle now. That's a good point.
Is he actually?
I think he's about their 6th choice goalkeeper, yeah.
Oh yeah, there was a rumour he was going to start the semi-final of the Carabao Cup, wasn't there?
Yeah. He played at Ibrox last night, apparently. So it's good scraps all round. Goy Carp in 8th still. Mikey's not made the progress he really wanted. He had a couple of good laps, but then he did a 1:17 on lap 2, a 1:14 and a 1:15 in his last couple of laps. So Mikey's
Oven's the same.
Trying a little bit too hard, yeah.
He's at 12.3 now, 14.7 last lap, so...
Yeah. I mean, there's still 7 laps to go.
Oh, who's that? As Zombie was off the track there. That's giving Oblivion a massive run. He's through at the moment.
Zombie's going to try and hold it. He's outbroke himself.
Oh, that's...
He's going to go to the grass. He is. Royston's going to go through and Zombie's going to lose considerable time.
Don't do it, Mike. It's okay. Usually what happens when Mike comes off the track, he puts full throttle on and it ends up...
Yeah, well, Oblivion's back in the lead. 1.2 seconds is the gap. Royston is P2, and there's a big gap now to P3, which is Zombie. Zombie, Bread, Nobby Norris, and Matman are there. Oven's on his way. Mikey's a second and a half behind. And
Oven will be in the podium, I think, by the end.
Owen going well
Zombie
as well.
And Bread. Trying to get back past. Now, Oblivion, this would be a very, very good result. This would really help his championship hopes, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's... calm it down a little bit. I'll take relief. It's really, really... might give me the urge to do my really good German accent. But again, not going to do it. Where's a Colombian Jones? Are you in the chat tonight? That's what
I remember that.
That's what we all want to know. Zumpy's in the chat. What a legend!
I was about to say, do you know? I was literally about to say, is that Zumpy?
Unsafe, please don't encourage me because we've just formed a partnership I'm so proud of, and that will be stripped away from me so quick. I'm not ready for it yet. I'm not ready. Oblivion 1.2 seconds clear, and they've got 5 laps to go. Royston is had a really good week. Bread's up to
stole the
third.
bus. Mike's just set at 12.1.
Yeah. He's got it in him. He's just... yeah, it's just too far back. 7.5 seconds to gain.
He's done consecutive 12.1s. What's going on?
Bristol Street can do it. It's just... yeah. How are his tyres this time? Let's have a look at Oblivion's tyres. They
Still
are
not
worse
pretty.
than everybody else's. Royston's are not massively better, to be honest.
Yeah, the top two are the worst, I would say.
Bread and Zombie have got the best tyres out of the top 4. Nice to see
Guys
Zombie.
aren't looking very healthy, but that might be the pirouette.
Yep. Good to see you enjoying some FTRL action, mate.
GT3 is such a good watch, though.
It's just loads of entertainment. Like I said to you, I've had such a busy week and everything. It's been absolutely mental for me, and yet I'm still like, oh, I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to
mixing with the celebrities of the cricket world.
Yeah, that was quite funny. It was story of the day for you. So I was shameless plug, but I was on the balcony at work today, talking to a certain comedian, Mr. Jack Whitehall, and there ended up being a wicket when one of the Australian players got out, and he sort of panicked whilst applying sun cream and stood up to kind of clap. Ended up clapping against the sun cream bottle, and a little squirt of sun cream went over the balcony. So I think one of our prestigious members of the cricketing world who sit in the pavilion terrace, which is, you know, the seats that everybody wants to be in. I think somebody might have mistaken that for a small bit of bird excrement. It wasn't a massive amount, but it was enough. That's all I was going to say. It was story of the day. There you go. Enjoyed that. It was very, very, very funny, I must say.
Oh, it was a crash. Nobby Norris and Mikey. I don't know how they managed to crash into each other there, but I don't know.
Right, Mikey is, I believe he's waiting for Nobby Norris.
I don't know how that's happened, what has happened.
It's a very weird place to crash.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I didn't really know what's happened. I caught the end of it, but I don't really know what happened.
Right, Ovens up to 5th. He's just overtaken Mapman. He's got 5.2 seconds to gain in just under 3 laps.
Unlikely.
Can't see him doing that. However,
Bread may have a chance.
Bread's 2 seconds away.
But he would need to get past Royston ASAP.
Yeah, this is a big kind of sector for Bread here. If he can get past by the start, well, by the end of turn 1 for lap 14, then he's got every chance. He needs
he's had a good run, Royston.
Yeah, he needs a good run out this final corner. He doesn't want to tag this wall. Bread needs a good run. He's tagged the wall.
Oh, he's tagged the wall.
It wasn't too bad, but he's given himself more work to do. Got to wait for that time to start coming back down as it is now. 3.5 tenths is the gap. It's not going to be enough, I don't think, and this is a very late move. Just under 3 tenths. He'll need to do something now.
Oh, he's wide.
Giving him a chance, and through he goes.
Through it.
Bread's got just under 2 seconds to catch in 2 laps.
He'll be pushing, and he needs to push.
The lap of his life.
Might make Oblivion make a mistake as well.
1.7 is the gap.
1.4.
Very, very good first sector for Bread. He's absolutely flying. We're going to stay with
Oblivion's
this for the last lap and a half. 1.2 seconds. If Bread can be close to slipstream as Zombie takes a dive. 1.2 seconds. Bread, can he get a good run through the double left-hander and give himself any chance onto the back straight?
You think with the tyre weight advantage, you may have a better run.
He doesn't want to hit this wall. He doesn't hit the wall.
Time.
Bread,
it's
a very good run. He's going to be close to slipstream range soon, and if he has another lap, this could be a photo finish.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
We're going to stay with this for all of the final
P3.
lap. Apologies to the rest of the grid. Bread's on his best lap of the race. Oblivion nice and steady through turn 1. He's had a better run than Bread, and that gap is now coming back down. It's a hell of a lap from Bread under pressure. He's close to slipstream range. He needs
he's going to have to hold his nerve.
Very, very good sector here.
Oh, he's had a good run. Oh, he's had an excellent run.
That's half a second. This is close. Bread doesn't want to make his move until coming out the final corner.
Yeah, right at the very end.
He needs to focus it all on your exit out of the final corner. Don't push like he's done there, and he's given himself more work to do because he's had a massive power slide.
Yeah, just go wide.
He's run wide.
Cut back in. Oblivion's going to push.
It's a very different line. It's game on. Out the final corner.
Need a good run. Oh, he's had a good run. Oh, he's had an amazing run.
He's at the back of him though, I think. And that's going to
Has
really... Yeah, I think he's at the back of Oblivion. He pushed him through the final corner. Oblivion blocked him off. And I think he's going to hold on.
So
Mighty
close.
effort from Bread. That is super unlucky. Great effort. Zombie comes home in third. Royston, P4. Driver of the week for me. Oven comes home in P5. Good recovery. Matman 6th. Mikey 7th. Bruce Lee in 8th. Goy finishes 9th. 3 races in a row. It's a very, very good night from Goy. Nobby Norris P10. Had probably the most chaotic week of anybody.
Yes.
Callum 11th. And Owen ends his debut week. In P12, but progress made in every race.
Really good weeks. Oblivion,
yeah, Oblivion, 2 race wins. It's
Royston,
hard to look past him. Royston, my driver,
and Matman.
Royston's my driver of the week, simply on the basis of he had an absolute nightmare last week, and he's ended up finishing strongly in all 3 races. So it's lovely.
I'm tempted to say
see.
Matman because he's had a bit of a. Didn't have the best week last week, and I think every single race tonight he's been in the top 6.
Yeah, downside though, counter argument, he's bald.
Yeah, swings and roundabouts, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Take the rough with the smooth.
Get what you mean? Yeah.
Take the rough with the smooth, don't you? Has to be done. Right. Anyway, thank you all very much for joining us this evening. Please do come and watch us tomorrow night in GT2 and then on Friday for GT1. Hope you all enjoyed the stream. Please do like it before you go. If you've raced and you're watching it back, then again, please do like the stream. So, yeah. The best of luck to you all for the rest of the remaining weeks of your... Well, for the rest of the races for this week, should I say. And we've got plenty of action to come. So, any final words from you, Zach?
Other than the fact that Matman's saying not cool for calling them bald.
I'm only joking.
I think we'll end on that note.
He knows I love him. He's an FTRL legend, is Matman. We love him dearly. To be fair, Tom Smith's bald and he's about 16. So, but yes. Anyway, right. Well, thank you very much for watching. Hope you had a good time, and we will see you tomorrow night. The stream will be hosted by Mr. Lee Cole tomorrow night. I don't know who his guest commentary will be, and Zach, I believe you're hosting on Friday.
Yes, it'll be me this week. Yep.
And potentially Mikey on co-coms. We'll see how he feels.
Yep.
But yeah, cool. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.